on this Thursday morning, August 28th. Thanks so much for joining us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridmann.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We are thrilled to welcome you to the one-year anniversary show of ARC Rochester.
Yeah, it's been 1 year. Can you believe it?
Yes and no.
Yeah. 1 year ago today, we launched this new program right here in this very spot, explaining what ARC Rochester is, what it means, and promising a different and unique approach to your live local news.
Yeah, it was authentic, it was relevant, and it was community-based. And quite a year. And although we're constantly changing and evolving, adding different segments and ideas, we hope that you have enjoyed at least a little bit of what ARC Rochester is.
Yeah, at least little snippets and good moments every single day. Today we're going to be celebrating our 1 year ARC-iversary with some look-backs, special treats, and of course, a couple surprises too.
Yes, we have 2 full hours to get through, so let's run down what we have brewing for you this morning.
Today is Dairy Day at the New York State Fair, so there's no better place to celebrate than with the butter sculpture to 25-cent milk.
How do you like that?
I like it a lot. We'll be live with the New York Dairy Ambassador to see what they have planned for the very big day.
Yeah, and then talk about a full circle moment. An alum of Rochester Prep is now principal at that very same school she once attended. This morning we're going to chat with her and learn more about how she's inspiring the next generation, including her son, who's starting kindergarten.
It all comes full circle, right? And then later, we're lacing up to run with a purpose. The 11th annual Rockcovery Fitness Run, Walk, and X Challenge is just around the corner. Today, we're looking ahead and telling you how to get involved, and we're also going to talk about the important mission it supports.
Now, I confidence monitor below the screen just to see what we look like in this spot. And I'll tell you what, darn it, we look better this year than we did last.
It's all the laughter.
Better with age, baby. Better
just like fine
with
wine.
Age. Absolutely. One person who doesn't age, well, I mean, the top of his head does. Oh, we have to walk. We have to read the prompter.
Okay.
And I don't know about you, but my legs are getting a little tired. So I really like the lighting over here, so I'm going to sit back down.
Yeah, Dan. Let's walk back over. Walk normal. Oh, we're not supposed to read that part.
No,
walk normal.
Walk normal. Weather. That's much better. So now, let's get a check of the forecast. Meteorologist Mark.
Sorry,
McLean.
Mark.
That's amazing.
Over there, Mark. Mark, you're at your 6-month ARC-iversary?
In September, yeah?
In September, yeah, 6 months.
September,
Early
6
March.
months.
Early March. It was the anniversary of the ice storm of '91. We started with that.
That's
on that
right.
day. Remember that?
I do remember that.
Yep.
I do remember that.
Yep.
Speaking of ice storms, no ice today, just
No.
plenty of rain this afternoon.
Yeah, and a few thundery downpours are even a possibility in this forecast. But at least we're starting just with clouds out there. A nice dry start for our Thursday in western New York. We've got 54 degrees, and those clouds are way up there, 25,000 feet up in the atmosphere. Southwest breeze at 9, and that southwest breeze is going to pick up through the course of the afternoon. Now, the Futurecast does show that we stay dry through lunchtime. Realistically, anytime after that, we're going to find some showers building in probably a 2 to 3 hour window where we're going to find a steady light to moderate rain, just what the doctor ordered for your lawn and, for our gardens out there. And even into tomorrow morning, still some lingering lake effect rain showers in the forecast. So details here will be in the low to mid 70s for the high temperature and drop back through the 60s with some of that rain on the way. And it is cooler air ahead. We're going to have a temperature that's going to match early October on Friday. But don't worry, we've got temps back to near 80 in the full forecast. We're going to check out Labor Day weekend coming up.
Yeah, McLean, Labor Day weekend certainly looking good. We like that. And the rain, not bad either, because we need that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we do for sure.
Thank you, sir. Hey, let's go off the top now and start with some of the things that have piqued our interest this Thursday morning. I'm going to kick things off. Okay, Abigail, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Close your eyes. You at home, close your eyes. Picture this for me. It's the first day of 4th or 5th grade. The bus pulls up to the school. Those doors, they swing right open. The first kid hops off. And suddenly, a swarm of yellow jackets bursts out of the ground. Hundreds of them. Kids start running. Backpacks are flying everywhere, racing for the safety of the classroom. But the bees follow the students inside. They sting the students, and they sting the staff. It sounds like a scene out of a kindergarten comedy movie, but this really happened yesterday to a group of students just outside of Boston. Firefighters say more than 40 kids at an elementary school in Ashland were stung. 2 ambulances, 1 fire company, and a team of paramedics showed up to help the school nurse and the staff at that school. Every child was checked for allergic reactions. Parents were called, and here's some relief for you. Not a single student needed to be taken to the hospital. That means everyone is okay. Sore? Yes. Shaken? Yeah, sure. But safe? They are. And now they've got the kind of first day story most of us only see on screen. Years from now, these kids won't remember who they sat next to in homeroom or what was on the lunch tray, but they will remember the year the bus loop turned into a live action chase scene. I mean, picture it. Kids sprinting, teachers waving their arms, yellow jackets pouring into the hallways. It's pure stick, right? You could drop this straight into The Sandlot or Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and it wouldn't feel out of place, would it?
No.
No, I know. And you can almost hear the movie trailer voice. This fall, school's in session, and the classroom has a buzz of its own.
Bum, bum, bum.
I know.
That was good.
It writes
Wow.
itself.
I'm glad
It
that those
writes
kids
itself.
are okay. It
Yes.
wouldn't be funny if they were actually
No,
hurt.
no.
But, you think about it, those kids probably are going to be scared of bees for a while now.
Absolutely. But that's what they're going to be talking about today, tomorrow,
Yep.
and for the next 9 months.
Yeah. Honestly, they were senior graduation, right? They get
Yeah.
up there, they go to give the speech. First thing I'd mention, first day of school.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, just a wild story, my start of school, I never had anything close to that. My start to school was always, kind of dull.
Did you have any first day of school traditions that you guys did? So for us.
In school?
No, your family. For my family, and this is a really weird tradition, we would watch the movie Footloose the night before, and then we'd watch The Shawshank Redemption.
Gotta cut loose.
I don't know why it was the two, but we would do that.
Uh-huh. That's
Every year.
strange.
Well, I mean.
I remember, no first day traditions. I remember having my picture taken by my father in the hallway of our house, 8th grade. He took a picture of me on an actual camera and said, wow, you're an 8th grader. And I don't know, 7.5 months later, I was kicked out.
We don't need to get into that.
Nah, forget about it.
All good. Water under the bridge.
Yes.
Bees under the ground.
Bees under the ground.
All right. We got to move along to mine now. From an overwhelming amount of bees to barrels and barrels of tomatoes. Is it a fruit? Is it a vegetable? For some reason, that has been a debate for years, even though we know the answer. One thing we can all agree on, though, this story is pretty wild. We actually talked about this last year. I remember talking about it on the beginning of ARC Rochester.
Oh, boy.
This year, back better than ever, thousands of people flocking from around the world to Spain this week for the Tomatina celebration. Check out these pictures. It's the ultimate food fight. More than 120 tons of overripe tomatoes are squished and splashed into the streets in the town of Bunol, basically turning the neighborhood into one giant tube of tomato puree. More than 20,000 people got the chance to scream, hurl, and launch tomatoes into the air at their friends, at total strangers, and at the buildings. Some people even did that. These images courtesy of the Associated Press. Now, you might be asking yourself why they're doing this. Simply because they can. It goes back to lore from 1945, and this was originally, apparently, meant for children. 80 years later, though, the celebration has turned into a saucy spectacle that brings travelers from around the world to this tiny town. The town actually has a population of 10,000 people, and it was also one of the towns impacted by the floods in 2024. So this year, the theme of the event loosely translates to tomato therapy. It gives everybody the opportunity to let loose and fling the tomatoes to their heart's content. When you check out the video, you can see everybody, their shirts used to be white. A lot of them are wearing goggles, and look at them go. They're really just having a great time. You look horrified.
No!
But that's okay. Now, there are some people that are probably thinking, what a waste of food. The tomatoes are actually only grown a couple hours away from the location of the event. And the good news is those tomatoes are not up to quality control standards.
Yeah, not
so
edible.
they wouldn't be edible anyways. They would just be thrown away. So fear not. Organizers say those tomatoes would not be consumable for humans. So why not put them to good use? Let out a little anger, sadness, joy, or a mix of all of the emotions in a healthy way. With the music blasting, event goers quickly covered in red mush, chaos and joy on their faces as they literally painted the town red.
I would do it.
No question about it.
In a heartbeat.
Can you
I would do
imagine,
it.
like, just the pure joy?
What a blast, the
Like,
puree joy.
I can't believe I didn't think of that one. That's good.
It would be a blast. It would be my only thought/concern is, how do you know if someone is hurt? Are you covered in blood or are you covered in tomato?
That's a good question. I don't know.
You know?
I don't know. I don't think it gets violent.
No, but
like, if
I
somebody
slipped
like
and fell.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And can you imagine tomato juice in the wounds?
Ooh.
Ouch.
That would sting.
But one thing I did read, I can't remember if it was the Associated Press or if it was a different article, but everybody that takes part helps clean up after. So like once they're done,
What does that process look like?
I have no idea.
Because I mean,
Power washers, I suppose.
Sure,
Do they
power
have drains
washers.
in the streets?
I would imagine, but even still, you probably go there 6 months later, and that town's gotta smell like tomato.
Yeah. I mean,
Right?
there are worse things to smell like, I suppose.
Sure. I don't know. Next year, I say we go do it.
Ooh, 2 years of ARC Rochester.
2 years of ARC Rochester.
Fling, splat, repeat.
We said it last year. If we make it another year, we'll be there. Hey, stick around. We've got a lot more to come here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we're checking in with Chris Lopez, who is feeling positively clean this Thursday morning.
Yeah, don't forget, take us on the go wherever you are. We're streaming live on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We're back after this.
He feels positively clean. I feel a little dirty after that. August is National Dog Month, so now is the perfect time to pamper your pup. And one way to show them some love, a good old bath.
That, for Jay, that is a nightmare. But I think it might be different if we did this. A brand new, locally owned, self-serve dog wash is making the task of giving your pup a bath a little easier. Chris Lopez is live in the South Wedge this morning at the Sudsy Snout, showing us how it all works. Chris, those dogs look happy.
Yeah, I mean, totally, you said dogs hate baths, but totally on the other hand, I mean, loving the bath right now, loving getting dried off, similar to my dog. Kind of a pain in the butt to get them in there, but once they're in there, they like the water, you know, hitting their fur coat, and they know they're about to have a luxurious fur coat like Tully has right now. Now, all morning long, been giving away free dog washes, 2 per segment, a total of 10 throughout the morning. This is how it works. Mary is gonna ask the question coming up very soon. It's a relatively easy one. You at home are gonna message the answer to my Instagram or my Twitter via DM. If it's correct, I will send you a code. You take the code here to the Sudsy Snout in the South Wedge, you redeem that code, and you, well, your dog gets a free wash. Mary Jones, Claire, you guys are the owners here at the Sudsy Snout. I will have you read the question, and it's number 13.
All right, which breed is historically known for being the mascot of firefighters?
Go ahead and read that one more time.
Which breed of dog is historically known as being the mascot of firefighters?
Don't say the answer, but did you know the answer already?
I did, yeah.
Ah, okay, all right. We're trying to give some softballs out here. Sudsy Snout, how does it work? Because it's self-serve, so I feel like this place would get packed.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah.
That's what we're hoping for.
That would be a good problem.
That would be a great problem to have. And should that happen, we absolutely have the space here to add another wash station to accommodate the demand for our services. But everything here is for what you need to wash your dog. The door will have a door access system that you can just drop in, no appointment needed. The wash is a state-of-the-art wash that includes the shampoo, the conditioner, the flea tick treatments, the 2-speed blow dryers. We have towels and treats available. Anything to, you know, make the wash experience easier and stress-free.
And what are some tips for people, brand new dog owners? They want to come here, they want to wash their dog. You can't just lop some shampoo on there and pray that it gets everywhere. There's you know, tricks to the trade.
Absolutely. First and foremost, we want it to be enjoyable, right? We want your dog to look forward to coming here, so not forcing. It might take, you know, a shy dog a couple of trips just to become familiar with the big machine and the atmosphere here. But that's why we have the treats to make that easier. And then, just make sure you're getting all the pits and parts of your dog, you know, in between the toes, and makes for a better smelling dog.
Speaking of treats, you guys got some custom-made treats from Pittsford, I believe.
So we partner with Tail Waggin Treats, and she actually created these custom treats for us. She makes them out of her home, all good ingredients, good for your dog, and every dog that we've given to absolutely loves them. She does a lot of custom treats. She has Bill's treats. She has all the things. She is also on social media. If anyone wants to check her out, Tail Waggin Treats.
What time you guys open?
We are open 10 a.m. to 7 every single day.
Okay, I want to go over to Jennifer Posey. You own Hedonist Chocolates, but you're also member of the South Wedge Planning Committee, I believe, right? Executive Director. Having businesses like this one come in here to the South Wedge, how much of a benefit is it, especially a unique one like this? This isn't a bar, it's not a restaurant.
It's a total benefit. It's great to have these guys come in and be a part of our eclectic group of business owners and residents. So we're totally excited. There's lots of dogs here. I think this is going to be a great fit.
What kind of events do you guys have planned here for the South Wedge? Because when this opened, you guys did have an event for it.
Yep. Well, the South Wedge Planning Committee has lots of events. That was our South Wedge Festival, held in the second weekend of August every year. Coming up, we have our annual Wedge Waddle, which is a mock 5K. It starts and ends at Abundance on Thanksgiving, and it's a fundraiser to raise socks for people in experiencing poverty and homelessness. And we have a lot of other things that the Business Association of the South Wedge puts on. We have our annual pub crawl coming up near Halloween. And then we have a Wonderful Life in the South Wedge, which is happens on the first Saturday of December, coupled with Handmade Holiday, which is put on by Little Button Craft and Press, where we get all kinds of crafters and all kinds of people down here. So come join us.
Not to mention Hedonist Chocolates, just
come
right,
see Hedonist,
yeah,
that's
right
right.
next door.
Don't
That's
forget
where
about us.
that's where you can find
Yeah.
the Sudsy Snout, just a few doors down. We're gonna remain here for Uno Mas, one more hit, giving out 2 more free dog washes. So stay tuned here on ARC Rochester. That's a big boy.
Look at that.
Handsome guy.
It's like a car wash for dogs.
It is.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, Chris, thank you.
All right, don't go anywhere. When ARC Rochester returns, we have weather trivia time.
We certainly do. Mark McLean is here on the other side of the break. Like I actually fill it out now.
You do look great in a completely like.
Don't take me to human resources.
Well, yeah,
way. That's okay. Listen.
At least you
Listen.
didn't say it on television.
You can objectify me all you want.
I'm gonna pass. Let's do weather trivia. Mark is here. Mark, please save me from this situation.
You look like you did last year on this date. Well, tell them why.
Oh, because I'm wearing same clothes.
Same clothes,
Okay,
but
same
you filled
clothes.
them out better.
I
That's
filled
where
them out
we
better.
were
Yes,
going
that's
with all that.
okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
That's where I was going.
Oh, okay. I thought yours was an insult.
No, I would do that off the air.
All right, let's get
go to
to
the
it.
trivia here. We're talking about clouds today, and there's different cloud types in weather. Some form high in the atmosphere, some form in the middle of the atmosphere, some form low in the atmosphere, and some occupy all of the atmosphere, in the troposphere at least. So today's question goes, which clouds in weather often appear thin and wispy? These clouds can also indicate that the weather will change soon.
Ooh.
And the possibilities are stratus clouds, cirrus, nimbostratus, and cumulus clouds.
Is that how you
Ooh.
say that?
What's that?
I always thought it was stratus. Nimbus
Yeah,
stratus.
Stratus.
Stratus, stratus.
Like Halloween.
Halloween.
Oh boy, here we go.
Flower
Fog.
Yeah, fog. Fog. You want me to keep saying it?
No, instead of guessing the correct answer, why don't you just send Mark McLean some pronouncers?
It's going to going to be one of those
I'll have to use my context clues to figure that out.
I wasn't even saying anything. You don't need to throw me under the bus. All right.
Oh, goodness.
Mark-
Is this up on social media?
I don't believe it is yet. I forgot to
Okay.
post it, but I will post it, and then we'll get some responses, have the answer for you.
Interesting, though. Interesting question.
Yeah, and I think we could probably do more on clouds. We really haven't gone off into that category yet, but
No.
there's so many different interesting types of clouds, some unusual clouds that we can get into. It's one of those ones that when you get into in college too, as a professor, kind of pulls the students in too. They really gravitate towards it, so it's fun to talk about. Mm-hmm. We've got lots of clouds out there today. This morning was a nice sunrise because of some of those clouds out there. And what came out of those clouds the last 4 days was not a lot. We've had 4 straight days with rain. And today is going to be the 5th straight day, but it hasn't been a lot. If you add all those numbers up, it's less than a half inch in Rochester. But this is the first time that we'll have a chance at 5 straight days with rain since early May. I mean, it's been since May 1st to May 8th, the last time that we had 5 days or more with actual rainfall out there. Now, there's the clouds. Clouds are thickening up. We have 54 with the southwest breeze. That's going to get a little bit more sturdy through the afternoon. The dew point is at 47 right now, which is pretty dry. So that's why we're not seeing very much on the radar locally. But check this out. We haven't had an area-wide rain in quite some time either. This front's going to make its way across the area, and it's kind of equal opportunity rainfall later this afternoon and evening. It's going to be, for most of us, probably a quarter to a half inch of rain. So there's the timing. It'll be steady for a period of maybe 2 or 3 hours late this afternoon into this evening. So anytime after about 4 o'clock through about 7 or 8 o'clock, sometimes it helps you go to sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
The pitter-patter of the rain outside the window, and it can help you out. Now, that cold front that goes through, that's got October written all over it, okay? The air behind that is substantially cooler than normal. And with that northwest flow, we are going to find some lake effect rain showers for tomorrow morning as that system zips by to the northeast. But, improving weather for the weekend, that's going to get out of the way. And if you're thinking golf forecast today, we'll have temps in the mid-60s by 10 o'clock, low 70s. We'll top out there at 1 o'clock before the rain-cooled air starts to move in by 5, 6. We'll drop back through the 60s and eventually into the lower 50s later tonight. Showers early, mostly cloudy, and that temperature will continue to scale back just for Friday. Look at that, 63. Still mild on Saturday. Holiday weekend is looking pretty good for us. I think we got the timing right there. The stretch of rain will end probably at 6 days if we add in tomorrow. 75 for Sunday, 80 degrees for Monday for Labor Day, and the kiddos go back to school Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll have temps in the upper 70s to near 80 at the bus stop. Shorts and t-shirt weather for the kids.
Wow.
And Abby tomorrow, I guess, is making soup, and she's going to deliver it to us.
Oh.
Is that true? Wow.
I mean,
That's
I
very
can
nice
if
of
you
her.
Wasn't that the
Was it?
plan?
No, I said you should make soup.
Oh. The new
Tomorrow.
break room actually has some. I don't know. Looks pretty good. It's tempting.
does.
It's tempting.
It does.
Yeah.
We have soup? Oh, we do have soup.
We do.
Yes,
A
you're
couple
right.
of different kinds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we
You can buy it. It doesn't just have to tempt you. You can do it.
I
Yeah.
was thinking about it earlier today, honestly, and then I remembered that we were going to have surprise donuts.
Oh my gosh. And do we have surprise
They are.
donuts?
They're going to be awesome.
Yeah.
We have got more donuts
We got a lot of donuts
than people work in this building.
for the morning.
Yeah.
They'll linger into the afternoon for sure.
Yep.
Yep.
Easily.
Yep.
Easily. Shout out to Donuts Delight, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
And our boss, too, for
And
getting
our boss
picking
for
up
getting
this
them.
morning.
We'll
That's
show them
really
to you
nice.
coming up in the 9:30 half hour.
All right, we still have a lot to get to this morning coming up on ARC Rochester, including, I'll just leave it at that. How about that? Much more to get to.
Good Thursday morning. Thanks so much for staying with us here on ARC Rochester. The New York State Fair is heading into its final weekend, but before it does, it's highlighting the Empire State's dairy production with a special celebration.
Yeah, it is Dairy Day, and the fair is offering more than just its famous 25-cent milk bar for this special event. Joining us now to talk about it is Dairy Ambassador Serenity Conklin. Good morning to you. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
This is such a cool title. I know that we feature the Dairy Ambassador every year, so thanks so much for being with us. Tell everybody a little bit about what Dairy Day is at the State Fair.
So Dairy Day here at the State Fairgrounds is a lot of fun. It starts off in the morning with a lot of interviews for us as dairy ambassadors in the dairy products building. Anywhere from cheese to ice cream to sundaes to cream puffs. You get all dairy products in the building. And then more towards mid-morning, around 10:30, we have a milkshake competition, which I'm honored to judge because I love milkshakes. And then we have the birthing center that you get to experience the miracle of life and see a little bit of what farmers do calving wise. And then right next to the birthing center is a mobile dairy experience where you learn where the milk comes from the cow, and then it goes to your stores where you can buy it, and then you can stop in the dairy barn. You can talk firsthand with a couple of dairy farmers and learn about dairy all throughout the day.
Serenity, talk to me. You had me sold at milkshakes. Talk to me more about the milkshake competition. How many milkshakes do you end up drinking?
I end up drinking 7 milkshakes. It's a lot. But I'm very excited because what's better than trying some different milkshakes and being able to judge it. So it's going to be pretty cool, I hope. Hopefully I'm not so full after that. So, yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a sweet gig,
Hey,
my friend.
Someone's got to do it,
Yeah.
right? Might as well be you. Question, what makes a good milkshake in your mind?
What makes a good milkshake in my mind? That's a hard question. Because I kind of fall victim to like chocolate and peanut butter, but I'm really open up to anything. I've been hearing today about like peanut butter milkshakes, or peanut butter jelly milkshakes. Sorry.
Ooh.
So I guess I'll see, and whatever one I like, I like.
Okay, hot take. Like you could double down on the milkshake and the dairy and do like a milkshake with vanilla ice cream and then put a slice of cheesecake in that blender.
What?
And have a cheesecake milkshake.
That does sound really, really good. And speaking of cheesecake, come to the dairy products building because they have cheesecake on a stick over there. I was just thinking about cheesecake. I just walked by that.
Wow.
Sounds amazing. Oh my gosh.
I want to, if we can, for a moment, we got to talk about that dairy sculpture behind you, the butter sculpture.
Yes.
Tell us about this year's artwork, the creation, all about it, how long it took, and what happens because you guys recycle that butter afterward.
Yeah. So the butter sculpture behind us, it is dairy for nourish, grow, and thrive. Sorry. And it's kind of like a Wizard of Oz theme, which I love because who doesn't love a good Wizard of Oz theme anything? And it kind of shows all the hard work that dairy producers put in to get us milk, and then all these amazing dairy products that come just out of milk. So I really highly recommend coming to see the butter sculpture and getting to learn a little bit more about dairy today. It took a very long time to make the butter sculpture. I'm unsure on how they did it because I am not that good. I barely can even butter my toast. So I highly recommend coming to see it. And there's a couple videos taken around of them making the butter sculptures. It's pretty cool.
That is really, really cool. You have so many awesome things planned for the day today. Out of it all, aside from the milkshake competition, what are you most looking forward to?
What I'm most looking forward to is being here today is just a privilege for me. Being able to represent all of New York State dairy, and be a voice for farmers in New York State and be a part of such a great organization. And also, being here is really, really great because not only do I get to do that, but all the amazing food and dairy products in here, I'm getting more than all 13 essential nutrients.
Serenity, quick question. There's people mopping behind you. I'm wondering, is there any spilt milk?
No, I don't believe so.
It was sorry. That was a bad joke.
That was, yeah.
Was a bad joke.
They've already put all the milk in the tank, so it's 25-cent milk. So you better come get it. And then more towards Labor Day, we're gonna have the pink strawberry milk, mix that with some chocolate milk, and it's amazing.
I've heard good things about the strawberry milk. I've never had it, but
What? You've never had strawberry milk?
No, never.
Wow. Okay.
That was like a little judgy.
Well, I mean, I've had it. I'm just saying.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, I'll get my hands on
Okay,
some.
okay.
Don't you worry. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today. We really, really appreciate it. For somebody going to the New York State Fair today, how can they find where you're located?
You can find where I'm located. So I will be located over towards the expo until around 10:30, and then you can come out to judge milkshakes at 10:30 by Chevy Court in the pavilion. And then we're kicking around throughout the day with a couple news interviews, trivia. So you can find us almost anywhere on the fairgrounds.
Wonderful.
Very good.
Serenity, thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Hey, much more to get to this morning on ARC Rochester. When we come back, we'll check in once again with Chris Lopez. He is getting in some bubble trouble this morning.
And don't forget, you can watch us on the go wherever you are. ARC Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back after this.
Welcome back. Every day is the perfect day to spoil your best furry friend.
And this is National Dog Month, so why not take your dog to the newest, hottest pup-up spot?
Ooh.
Do you like that? A pup-up spot?
Yeah.
To get a dog wash. Chris Lopez has been checking out the brand new self-serve dog wash in the South Wedge called the Sudsy Snout. He's showing us how some pups get pampered. Chris, have you jumped in the bathtub yet?
No, because I'm not a dog, Dan. That's why I'm not in the bathtub. All morning long, we've been giving away free dog washes, 10 total. This is the last chance to get 2. And how it works is I'm going to ask a question. You're going to answer that question via DM in the Instagram or the Twitter account, mine, by the way. I will send you a code. You will bring that code here to the Sudsy Snout in the South Ave. They will redeem that code for a free dog wash. Last question. Here we go. What is the tallest dog breed? Once again, should be on your screen though. What is the tallest dog breed? The answer may be in this hit right now. Knows. I'm here with Mary Jones, owner of the Sudsy Snout, co-owner of the Sudsy Snout. Why should someone come here versus any other of your competition, whether it's big box or it's local?
Well, like you said, we are locally owned, so that right off the bat is a reason to come here, support local. But also, we have created an environment to be stress-free for the dogs.
Okay.
So it's not very likely that you're going to run into another dog here. And we also don't have treats and toys on shelves that could distract your dog. We don't have, you're not doing shopping and trying to fit a wash in so you can be totally focused on your dog. So just lowering the stress level and making a nice environment.
No multitasking is what I'm getting out of that. And what do you strive to make this place essentially be at the end of the day? Because it just opened a few weeks ago, but you have a vision for it, and that vision isn't complete yet.
Right, we are still developing our vision. We want this to be, a spa-like environment, an enjoyable experience. It is will be walk-in, no appointment needed, and accessible to owners as they need.
Okay, I want to go over to Claire, who is the other co-owner of the Sudsy Snout. We have treats over here. Mary was saying you guys are trying to make this spa-like. You're trying to get the dogs to relax. Sometimes dogs aren't relaxed as Daisy, the Great Dane. And that's what you guys are trying to do here, right?
Absolutely. So we are trying to create a fun, safe environment for the dogs and the owners. So we want it to be comfortable when the owners come in. They're calm. We have everything that they may need out for them, so they're less stressed. So the dog becomes less stressed as well. So if you need treats to get your dog up into the machine, awesome. Come on in, grab some treats, and we have everything at your disposal.
Price-wise, how does it work? Walk me through when someone brings in a dog like Daisy, staring at the camera right now, right on cue. How does it work?
Yes, so walk up to our machine. It is credit card only, and you swipe your card. It is $18 for 15 minutes. You get to use anything you would like, customize your wash, and if you need a little extra time, it is $3 for 3 extra minutes or $5 for 5 extra minutes.
So far, how's it been? You guys have been open 2 weeks. That's really early in a brand new business.
It is early. We are still building our clientele, but we're excited for what the future holds.
And then in terms of memberships, if people want to continuously come here, I know you guys don't have it set up yet, but are you guys looking at a membership option so people don't have to come in here and pay $18 every single time they'd like to?
Yes, we are absolutely looking into membership opportunities and loyalty opportunities. So say 5 washes, you get the 6th free, or a certain percentage off if you're a member with us.
Okay, I like it. Come check the place out, the Sudsy Snout, here in the South Wedge, right next to Hedonist Chocolates. Send that answer to my DM, preferably on Instagram or on Twitter, really doesn't matter. I'll answer you back with a code. I'll see you guys later. Sudsy Snout.
What's your Instagram handle?
CeLo Reports. CLOREPORTS.
All right, there you
Of
have
course,
it.
with
You
the
see
at
that,
in front
people?
of all that.
You see that, Chris? Slide into Chris's DMs.
Yikes.
Slide in.
Okay, Chris, thank you. When ARC Rochester returns, we're learning more about the new role for one Rochester Prep alum.
That's coming up on the other side of the break.
Welcome back. Back to school season always comes with a lot of emotions. But at Rochester Prep this year, there's a true full circle moment.
Yeah, the school is welcoming a new principal, one who knows the halls better than most. Kiana Courtois, a proud alum of Rochester Prep, is now leading the very place she was once a student. She joins us this morning to share her story. Thank you so much for waking up, and congratulations. What a gig.
Thank you so much.
So I want to dive in. We have talked about this all week now. What a full circle moment this must be for you. And correct me if I'm wrong, but your son is also a student there, which has got to make it even more special for you.
Yes, he is entering kindergarten. So it's his first year in school, my first year as principal. So we're doing this together.
I am wondering, when you stepped back into the halls of the school that you went to, did it bring back a flood of memories? Did it smell the same? Were the lockers the same?
Yes, and when I entered the building, I actually started here at Rochester Prep back in 2020 as an elementary teacher. I've taught kindergarten, first grade, second grade, was an instructional leader, and went through a year of principal fellowship before taking this role. But I remember coming back in 2020 and walking the halls, and everything felt the same. The signs were still up. The school smelled exactly the same as it did when I was here in the past.
Now, I want to know, even from your time when you taught there as a teacher there, the first time you heard the bell ring, did you get, heart palpitations thinking, oh, got to get to the next class, like you did when you were a student?
I would say no, because really this community has felt like a family. There's just so much joy and excitement that's here. So even in my experience as a student and even coming back, I've always just felt like it's a family. It's felt like home.
That's really special.
It really is.
What an incredible place to be able to work where you just feel so comfortable. Love that.
For anybody who is getting ready to start the school year, let's say, maybe they're a new teacher or they're starting kindergarten. What's your piece of advice?
My biggest piece of advice is to trust yourself. Whether you're a student, a teacher, anyone who's new in this role, I would say trust yourself, and also take the opportunity to learn. Every moment is a moment to learn, whether it's how we grow to get better or how we push ourselves from better to best. Just take every opportunity as a learning moment.
And this opportunity is a learning moment, I'm sure, for yourself. I'm sure that's how you see this also. But I wonder, what is it like stepping into this role? You said you taught there, you did the fellowship there. What is it like now leading the charge for you?
It carries a different heaviness, leading a school of almost 500 students. And really the goal of Rochester Prep is to get our students to, through, and beyond college. And so I know that at the elementary level, college seems so far away. But when we think about it, we're the first touch point for students and really opening that door and allowing students to understand that they can do anything they put their mind to. And so while this is a heavy weight, I also have a big responsibility to the students of Rochester to ensure that they're set up for success and they can achieve any goal that they have.
That is a beautiful message. For you, what are you most looking forward to as you get ready to take on this new journey?
I think one thing I'm very looking forward to the most is building relationships with students, our staff, and our families, because the work that I do is not in silo. I can't do this alone. We're a community, we're a team. And so just building those relationships this year, as well as focusing on academics, is a big goal.
Okay, Kiana, here's my question for you. 5 years from now and 10 years from now, where do you see you and Rochester Prep? I imagine you'll be getting ready to send some of your very first students there off to college, wishing them well. But how do you see the next decade playing out?
Yeah. Really, our goal over the next 5 years is to continue our trajectory with academic excellence. And so one really amazing thing was that our school had very high achievement on the Math New York State test. And so in the next 5 years, we want to continue that and really push for 100% of our 3rd and 4th graders to be proficient, and that we continue with this goal at the high school with 100% of our students being accepted into colleges and universities.
That is excellent.
Love that.
Congratulations again. We're so happy for you. And best of luck as you kick off the semester and get ready for the first day of school and the rest of the school year, I should say. And you know, again, we're just so happy for you.
Yeah, congratulations. And do me a favor, I want to check in with you. Reach back out to us, or we'll get in touch with you about halfway through the school year. I want to see, I think it would be great to show our viewers and show Rochesterians what a Rochesterian is doing in her hometown, leading the charge in a school that she used to attend.
Sounds good. I will be hearing from you soon.
Excellent.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you. Hey, much more to come this morning on ARC Rochester as we continue into the 9 o'clock hour.
We're back on the other side of the break.
It is Thursday morning, 9 o'clock on this August 28th. Thank you for joining us for our very special one-year ARC anniversary program. Can you believe it's been
He's
a year?
in shock.
I'm in shock.
He's in a state of shock.
I am in shock. Here's my thought. We have now completed 1,204 hours of live TV over the course of the past year.
How do you feel about that?
This is our 1,205th hour.
2 hours, 10 hours a week of ARC.
No, we're talking
520 just of ARC.
just of
Just of
ARC.
ARC.
Just of ARC.
520 hours of ARC Rochester.
Wow.
Yeah. 1,200 hours of morning TV.
That's a lot of unscripted television.
You're telling us. I wonder if we could do a word count. If you could guess how many words we say in one newscast, like one 5-hour span, then you multiply that by 1,200.
That's a lot of words.
What?
That's a lot of words.
Yeah. How many millions of words have we said?
I think you probably say at least 1 million or 2 million words more than I do every day.
In the commercial
every
break.
week or
Yeah,
however.
per commercial.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. We've got a lot ahead here on ARC. Mark is back. We're talking about
Clouds.
today's forecast, but we're starting with clouds for weather trivia.
Yeah, lots of clouds, interesting clouds outside today. Weather trivia today is asking about the highest clouds up in the atmosphere. They reside way up in the sky. And here's the question. We did put this up on social media. Which clouds and weather often appear thin and wispy? Can also indicate that the weather will be changing soon. And your choices were stratus. How do we say that?
Stratus.
Okay, cirrus, nimbostratus, and cumulus.
I have no
They didn't do this
Okay.
in the pilot stuff?
They did.
They did, okay. Lots of B's up there. Cheryl, Eva, Lisa, Julie, Yvonne, B.
What
Barbara,
was B?
That seems right. Right?
Sure.
Are we going B?
Let's go B.
Why not?
You got it. It's a cirrus cloud. So this is where we can give away some of the trade secrets of weather. These clouds are typically way up, 16,000 to 45,000 feet up, characterized by their wispy, feathery appearance. Okay, when you see these clouds, you're probably going to get precipitation within 24 hours.
Oh.
Okay. When you get alto cirrus, which is the next level, take the elevator down in the atmosphere, now you're in the middle of the atmosphere, you can get precipitation within the next 12 hours.
Oh.
Okay?
And when you take it down to the next level,
You are down to precip would be mostly stratus.
Question.
Stratus.
I was thinking about you when I was flying back from Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
When you are getting on the airplane, do you like the window seat?
Have to have it.
You have to have it so
Have
you
to
can
have
look
the
out at the
windows.
clouds?
Yep. Everybody
do you
else is-
not?
No, I always do, but I was
okay.
thinking especially from the
You
weather
always go for
point.
the window seat?
I always do go
Yeah,
for the
it's so cool seeing the world
Yeah.
from way up high, right?
Yeah.
I have to have it. Yeah, definitely. So that's fun. And the other thing that we have is our little friend of the day.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh.
Dora. You know, yesterday's doggy probably never had a muddy paw in its life.
No.
What, Dior, was it?
Yep.
Yesterday was Dior. Today
Yeah.
is Dora.
Yeah.
And listen,
Look at that face.
Dora, I think, just knows how to lounge with the best of them.
Yeah. The couch is definitely a favorite there.
Uh-huh.
100% of that. Yep. Thursday, today, wet pause this afternoon, and tomorrow it would be a morning deal for the wet pause. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. For the holiday weekend, we're looking pretty good, so it's always a nice thing to see. And
Love that.
speaking about the rain, do you remember this? You know how long it's been since we've had 5 days in a row with
Yeah,
some
May
kind of rain?
1st through the 8th.
First. What were we doing on May 1st?
Boy, that would have been. Lilac Festival would have been coming in the weekend after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember it
Yeah.
being really rainy and miserable.
That's right. That's right. And then it straightened out for the festival, though.
Yep.
Right. The weather came in kind of nice for the fest, but it was a soggy start. And June was cool too. June started out in the 50s. It was a cool start to that month as well. There's the cirrus. Lots of cirrus out there today. Way up in the sky, 61. The ceiling was 25,000 feet. So they measure this at the airport with they look up with a laser into the sky and see how high it would go before you get a reflectivity. And it's 25,000 feet. So it's basically
Wild.
very high up. Southwest at 10, that breeze is going to pick up for you too today. Nothing on the local scan for radar, but I mean, you can
There it is.
You can see what's coming. I mean, it's plainly obvious that northwest of Toronto, there's a cold front there, and that cold front is going to deliver some garden greening rainfall later this evening and early tonight. That's going to shift off to the east after midnight. Some lake effect rain showers 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, as that area of low pressure moves on by, we end up on the cool side of the low. They spin counterclockwise, and that's going to keep some lake effect clouds in play. So it's going to have that October-like feel to it. But that big blue H right there, that's over Michigan. That's going to be over us for the holiday weekend, and that's a great thing for you and me if we have outdoor plans, right? Potential precip amounts, it's like a ½ inch, possibly more, with some of those areas lakeside with that lake effect potential through tomorrow morning. So that's a good thing. Planning forecast, we'll have temps in the 70s before that rain arrives late this afternoon. And then later tonight, we'll drop back through the 50s with showers early tonight, a mostly cloudy sky. And the 7-day forecast has numbers in the 60s. 63 is pretty chilly for this time of the year. The normal at the bottom of the screen shows you 79 degrees. We'll be in the upper 70s to near 80 early next week. Some late day thunder showers there on Wednesday. But, a nice looking forecast back to school. Nice looking forecast for all the picnics for Labor Day. You want to hit the beach one more time. Yeah. It's 80 degrees, sunshine. It's going to feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Great sleeping weather and great Friday couch weather.
Yeah. Friday's, I'm thinking nap time.
Yeah.
Friday afternoon, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Big time.
Absolutely.
Tonight with the rain, too, makes it easier to sleep.
It sure does. I love hearing it.
Yeah, and it'll be good. It'll be good for our stuff that's going in outside here at 9:30 from the ground up. We're talking to J. Crew Landscape, putting in some stuff outside. We'll talk about that, see the best way to go about if you're a homeowner, you want to put some plants in the ground. He's going to help us out through that.
Yeah, best dressed landscaping company there.
I know. It's funny. It's funny.
All right, McLean, thank you.
Hey, we still have a lot to come this morning on ARC Rochester. When we come back, we're looking ahead to an upcoming fundraiser happening at Mendon Ponds Park.
And don't forget, you can watch us on the go wherever you are. ARC Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back on the other side of the break. 9:09 this Thursday morning. Recovery of Rochester is looking ahead to its upcoming Run, Walk, and X Challenge fundraiser happening next month, and it also marks the organization's 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, it's happening September 14th, and they're marking the occasion with a special rebranding. Here with more is Executive Director Jonathan Westfall and Peer Support Program Manager Kara Izzo. Good morning to you both. Great to see you as always.
Good morning.
You too.
Thanks. Good to see you too.
Congratulations on 10 years. Let's talk a little bit first about this rebranding that you're getting ready to announce.
Yeah, so September 10th, actually, we're going to unveil a new logo, new website, and a new look and feel for the organization. It is our 10th. That is actually September 10th, 2015 is when we got our letter of incorporation, and then our 501c3 came not too long after that. So we're really excited about it, and 10 years is a big deal.
Is it just to mark the 10-year anniversary, or was there anything else behind the inspiration, or anything else that inspired the change?
Well, yeah, I think, not just marking 10 years, but we've really evolved and changed over the last several years, actually, as an organization, beyond just fitness, moving into, the real social aspect of recovery support. We do things like Crochet and Connect and Jam Night, and so there's all kinds of ways we connect with the community and provide support to our community. So that's going to be reflected in the new branding and the new logo and everything else. So we've evolved, and it was time to bring our image along with it.
So let's talk a little bit about your mission and the people that you support and why it's so important that you have a fundraiser like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, the people that we support is anybody who chooses to live a sober lifestyle. So all we require is 48 hours of continuous sobriety. So the people we'll usually see are people that are in recovery, people that maybe are dealing with some mental health challenges, and everything we do is free. So the only way that we're able to fund that is through things like this. We have some grants, but also this is our biggest fundraiser that we've done every year.
Talk to us about the X Challenge. What can people expect?
It sounds intimidating.
Yeah.
Well, it's really not. So I know it does sound intimidating, but it's actually just push-ups, squats, and burpees. And the number is based on the amount of funds that we raise. So the more funds we raise, the more push-ups, squats, and burpees that you do on the course. And it's incorporated into the trail race. So if you sign up for the X Challenge, you're going to be running on a trail, you're going to be running a 5K, but every mile or so you're going to be doing a set number of push-ups and then squats and then burpees at the end right before the finish line.
Oh my God.
It's a lot of fun.
Gotta have some stamina though to make it through that.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun too. We get local kids sports teams will come out and sort of coach people through it, help them count, let them know the numbers that they've got to do on each of those, because we, right up to the last minute, we sort of keep tabs on how much we've raised, and then we announce the number right before the race, and we get a lot of excitement around it, and people get really excited about it. So
I bet.
Yeah, it seems like a really, really fun day for somebody interested. Let's get the rundown. When, where, registration, etc.
Mm-hmm. So it's September 14th. It's a Sunday. It's in Mendon Ponds Park, 10 a.m. So you can sleep in, get yourself all ready to stretch out and come out and run. And they can go right on our website, rockcoveryfitness.org. It's through Run Sign Up. They can search for Recovery and register to run. And we could also use volunteers and people just coming out to cheer.
Yeah. Is there same-day registration?
Yes.
There is. So if somebody decides that morning, I'm going to do this, I think I've got the burpees in me, they can just show up and sign up.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. And it's also important to note that we have people that come out and just walk. We have people that come out and hike.
Sure.
It's a beautiful park. It's always been a beautiful day. I hope I'm not jinxing it. But we've been blessed with great weather every year, and I think we're going to have the same thing this year. And it's just, Mendon Ponds Park is such a beautiful park, and we have such a wealth of resources as far as local parks in this area that we like to celebrate that as well. So we have whole families that come out with strollers and dogs and, walk the course as well. So you don't have to be extra. You don't have to be super fit. You can just come out and walk a few miles with a bunch of friends and celebrate recovery.
Love it. One more time for somebody sitting at home, if they can't make the 14th, but they want to learn more about Rockcovery and the incredible work you do for our community, where can they go?
We're all over social media, so they can look us up on Facebook, on Instagram. They can look at our website and find out all of that information. And we really encourage people to come visit. You know, it's one thing to look at it and see it online, but to actually come in and see the facility is really cool.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Thank you both so much for your time. We appreciate it. Event information will go over on foxrochester.com.
9:15 this morning. Don't go far, because when ARC Rochester returns, we're learning more about an upcoming event that's bringing the community together.
Yeah, more after this. Welcome back. Happening next weekend, Helping Hand Missionary Baptist Church is hosting an event, Bridging the Gap, aimed at bringing peace and healing to our community.
Certainly is. The event connects residents with local law enforcement, encouraging a positive relationship. And here to tell us more is Deputy Michael Favada and Pastor Donald Stevens. Thank you both so much for waking up bright and early and coming in. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. For somebody sitting at home who is unfamiliar with Bridging the Gap, break it down for us. Tell us about it.
Well, Bridging the Gap is a community event sponsored by the Baptist Ministers Alliance of the Greater Rochester area. And it's an event that's in its 10th year where we come together, community, law enforcement, and clergy, and we break down the barriers, and we certainly have a fellowship. We have donations from Flower City Produce, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, all of the surrounding law enforcement agencies in Monroe County, and we have a good time. And certainly it's one of those days where you can come and break down the barriers between law enforcement and certainly the community and get to know one another.
And I want to hear from both of you on this. Why is that so important to do?
So it really gives the public an opportunity to just hang out with us without it being a police call, without a 911 call where, someone's in need of help. It's a giant picnic, and what better way to celebrate and hang out is than around food, right? I mean, that's what we like to do. We have donuts over here, and that's what we do. But overall, it's a great event. You have local, state, and federal agencies there, and again, we're around the food, the donations that we received from, from even Wegmans. Wegmans has been for years, have been donating product to this event as well. So,
and certainly it's one of those things, like he said, with the food. Food is a type of thing that breaks down the barriers, and certainly you can see people in a different light. One of the things about when you break bread, in a manner of speaking, with your fellow man, you become a part of that situation. So I believe that that's one of the great things about Bridging the Gap. And like I said, it's in its 10th year, and it gets bigger and bigger. We also have county officials are there as well. So it's a day of relief, and I can say this. It's one of the safest places on the planet on that day.
We like that.
I believe that.
So it's, again, it's something that we look forward to every year, and everyone puts in, and because we all get something out of it.
I imagine it offers great perspective for community members and for law enforcement alike. Community members get to see that law enforcement, they're normal people. They're just like everyone else. And this is just their job, and vice versa. You get to see your neighbors.
Yeah, it's a great time. A lot of people come up, just have questions in general about, from the way we respond to our day-to-day. And it's, like I said, it's in a very relaxed atmosphere, which is good. I mean, what they've done over the last, 10 years has been incredible. So,
I
we're happy.
imagine that this is a really great opportunity to connect with kids as well, and teach them that, just because you see a police officer doesn't mean you're in trouble, right?
Right. We had our SWAT team there had a static display, and they had kids running through some of the obstacle course that they set up, and we had the Pirates Toy Fund donated toys last year.
Right.
I think they're doing the same this year. And again, kids come down, get toys, food, hang out with the police. It's a good time.
Yes, we also have, we'll have free haircuts for the kids. We have a barber on hand, and he'll give haircuts out, and we'll have other giveaways. So it's a great time for us to come together as a neighborhood, getting back to that name, neighborhood. So, yeah.
10 years and going strong. Pastor, I want to hear from you here. 10 years from now, what is your hope, not only for this event, but for the greater Rochester community?
Well, if I had to look into the future through my lens, I would say that better relationships between law enforcement and certainly the community, as well as young folks looking to even get a career in law enforcement, to see what it entails. And certainly we look at the neighborhood, and I believe that if you're going to change the face of a neighborhood, you have to invest in the people in the neighborhood. So with transparency, that leads to seeing who we truly are, and then we can have trust, because trust is the needed.
That's key.
Yeah.
Thank you both so much for your time today. We appreciate it. And if you're interested in stopping by, the information will go on foxrochester.com. Thank you again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bridging the Gap. Don't miss it. Hey, we've got a lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester.
We're back after this.
9:25 this Thursday morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us here on ARC Rochester. Stephannie Joseph joining us now because it's time once again for From the Ground Up.
Yeah. This morning, we are talking all about landscaping because the 13 Wham Studio and ARC Rochester Garden is getting a couple upgrades today.
How exciting! We'll go live to meteorologist Mark McLean, resident garden guy. He's out there in the garden telling us more about it. Hey there!
Okay. All right, thanks, guys. Yeah, we're out here on the side of the station. I'm here with Jonathan Sirico of J. Crew Landscape, and he's going to be helping us out with some plants that we're putting in here at the station. And he's got a residential landscape business and a commercial snowplowing business. Jonathan, thanks for helping us out. I know you got all the guys here. The crew is here helping us out this morning. Tell us more about your business, maybe how you started and how you got involved here.
Yeah, so we started in 2014. We've been in business for 11 years. We started off at residential and grown to residential and commercial landscape maintenance. So we take care of multiple sites here in Henrietta and around. So during that time frame, we just built up, going forward till now, just commercially and residentially. So.
And what excites you so much about working in the landscapes in the wintertime, obviously when the growing season is over with? What excites you? What excites you about what you do?
Just helping people, and someone needs their gardens done. Someone needs something as small as a tree planting, a new garden installed, brick patio walkways or walls. We're here for anybody that needs it.
So if a homeowner is intimidated by this whole process that you're so familiar with, they can call you up and get help. But you've got the guys working here. Let's walk on over and see what we have. Now we have 22 boxwood that we were trying to put in, and we wanted to show folks at home what's the proper way of first prepping a site, getting the plants ready before they go into the ground. What about the soils? How big does the hole have to be? Let's go through all of this that you've prepped over here so far. Okay. Why don't you start out with what you guys first did when you got on site?
Yeah, so when we got here, we cut the sod out of here. We made it down to dirt, and then we got the plants. We set them up. We spaced them evenly. When you, for example, a plant here that Brad has. When we plant the hole, or when we dig the hole, we dig a little bit bigger than the root ball. Yeah. We scuff the roots up. It's important to scuff the roots up so it's not root bound, so it grows. You want it to grow healthy. We'll put some compost on the bottom and around it. Brad's going to pack it in right here. Yep. And then you just want to leave semi-flush to the ground. And then obviously space them accordingly. So
okay, and we talked about through the growing season. Obviously, you guys are probably dealing with this. We've had a moderate drought for this summer, and at this point, we're anywhere from 3 to 5 inches below normal for rainfall. So a new planting like this is an established plant. You go to your local garden center, you pick this out, and we're putting it in. Like, how often after this thing goes in the ground am I watering it? What goes into the caretaking end of this?
Yeah, so depending on weather, if it rains, obviously you don't want to water, but you want to water it at the base for about 10 to 15 seconds, depending on how big the plant is, maybe a little bit more. And then if you want to do that once a day, at least for a week, depending on the heat. If it's really hot, you probably want to do that twice a day. And then you do that for about a week or two, and then after that, they should be established, but depending on the plant, that can vary.
Yeah, and I mean, we can see the root ball getting ready right there. And you said 1.5 times the size of roughly? Or?
Yeah, about 1.5 times the size, and you want to keep it a little flush, maybe a little bit above the ground, so when you mulch
Okay, perfect. And over here, obviously, when you arrive, this is what it looked like, and you guys are going to be planting up this side of things too. This device here, what is this? Is this something a homeowner can access? Okay, it's a labor of love, and I see you got your crew over there. Yes. He's got the pickaxe in hand. He's got the shovel and the spade next to him. He's ready to go. If I was to start this and do this, I'm digging this out by hand.
Yeah, Nino, why don't you show him an example of how we do it?
Yep, and he's just going in there, removing the existing grass and just taking it back with that pickaxe, and it's a labor of love, right?
Yeah, it's time consuming for sure.
Yes.
Nino, do you want to get on the sod cutter and show maybe how we do that?
So this is going to be a little easier.
Yeah, a lot easier.
Yeah, there it goes. He's got it ready to go, and we're going to make a path. I see you also painted off the areas.
Yes, yep.
So at home from yours. But as this machine goes along, we're going to get some sod, right? Yeah. So if you've got some other areas in the yard, the dogs made a mess of the yard, there's spots that are dead, can we roll this up, take it somewhere else and install it?
Yep. You just have to take any barriers, make sure you dig down a little bit, soft area, and you can set the sod right in there and water it really heavy. It's too close for sure. And then, so we roll the sod up too.
And then they can take it anywhere they want to go.
Anywhere they want to go.
Oh, that's perfect. And we really appreciate the help. But that machine right there makes it nice and easy. Now, I guess the last part that we want to talk about is the other side of things. What do you do when the growing season is actually over with? You grab one of these?
Yep.
Yep. And talk to us about the business during the time of the year when you're not digging holes in the ground.
Yeah, so we do snow removal in the wintertime. We do, Monroe County and surrounding areas. We do Park Point Province, College Town, John Street, and Jefferson, Chick-fil-A, Orville's, the Reserve of the Erie Canal. We cater to commercial for winter. We don't do residential, unfortunately, but yeah, we're always on time and make sure we get everything done, opened up for the morning for our customers, and yeah,
and landscaping is residential.
It's residential and commercial.
And commercial.
Yeah, we do
okay, wanted to
residential
mention
and commercial. Yep.
Well, Jonathan, thank you so much for bringing the crew out and helping us out. If you have garden questions, it's news@13wham.com. We'll see you right after the break.
Welcome back. It is officially time to celebrate this morning, marking 1 year since we started ARC Rochester.
Is that all?
Happy birthday to you.
Is it a birthday or an anniversary?
Well,
both.
Both.
Happy anniversary. And we were told by producer Ashley that there was going to be a little bit of a surprise today. We don't particularly love surprises, but
What's the surprise?
Ashley?
So,
What's in the box?
we're going to be doing an ARC Rochester
Oh.
How fun.
Am I allowed to look at these?
So you're going to take the one from the top that you have that's face down.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Take
you're
and
going to
pass.
hand them out. So you guys are going to decide who gets it.
Oh, who gets the award?
Okay, and are we, okay, so we can look at it then.
Yes, but one at a time, one at a time.
Okay.
Isn't Chris supposed to be
Chris
here?
is supposed to be here.
Mr. Lopez, if you're in the
I
building.
texted him, so.
Okay.
All right.
Most likely to ask if this is a Chris is going to start to pour some of this champagne.
I brought napkins.
I'm dialing Marty right now, live on air. So
maybe he'll
answer, and maybe he'll say something appropriate to keep us around. Thank
Marty's
you for that.
like the last person I would bug on vacation.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think he's going to answer.
What was his award again?
But that's okay.
Ask for forgiveness later?
Yeah.
No, that was...
Yes.
Marty Snyder at 13 WHAM. Leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Yeah.
We're just going to let him. Hey, Marty, we just want to let you know that we really appreciate you. We're out here right now pouring champagne as we get ready to head to break on the ARC-iversary, 1 year of ARC Rochester. Let you know you are oh, I just hung up.
We got to go to break anyway. Right. We're back after this.
We are back. Final thoughts here on the ARC-iversary. Looking back, this has been quite an incredible adventure. Producer Ashley,
yes,
making her on-camera debut, I think, for the show.
Yes.
First time we're ever seeing you. Ashley, as you look back and we all reflect on 1 year, what are your thoughts about ARC Rochester? Did you think we would still be on television?
No. Yeah, questionable times that we've had here. But this has been my baby, this show.
Chief architect.
Yeah.
Day in and day out of the ARC.
We had an award.
Thank you. There's a lot of times I wanted to set it up and pack a lunch for it and send it to school and never come back.
Yep.
But I have to say, since I started working here, some of the best moments have been on the show. With you guys.
Wow.
That's great.
The show would not be what it is without you. And you've gotten us through a lot of really, really tough times. You know, you've always kind of been this really strong presence. Even though Dan and I are definitely the loudest, you will just give us a look that says,
You
stop,
fight back.
and that's it. And that's all we need.
Try.
You put us in our place and we need it. And we're super, super grateful that you are at the helm here. You know, you are definitely an unsung hero of the show for sure. Just like
cheers
the rest
to you.
everyone.
Cheers
Yes.
to ARC Rochester.
Hopefully we'll be here next year.
More importantly, cheers to you.
Yes.
Thank you for watching and making this show happen. When we say ARC Rochester is about authenticity, relevancy, and community, we truly mean that. You, the C in ARC Rochester, are the biggest part of why we are here doing and why we get to do what we love to do each and every day. So thank you for that.
Yeah, and we really, really do love it.
Yes, much more ARC Rochester tomorrow morning. Don't forget to wake up and join us starting at 4:57 on
13 Wham ABC.
That's right.
Much more live local news coming up later today for 13 Wham News at midday.
Bye. We did it, guys.